What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new, please subscribe, like the video also on my live stream earlier today. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. We finally have a conclusion to the beef that has lasted years. Tommy Fury won by split decision. Here is the moment that happened.
To the winner by split decision, Tommy TNT Fury.
Clearly meant a lot to Tommy Fury. I mean, it was a great fight. Jake Paul landed some great shots, even knocked Tommy Fury down in the last round to make the contest a little bit more close. But overall, it just seemed that Jake Paul's gas tank kind of ran out a bit mid-fight, was holding on. A lot of clinching during the fight, but I was surprised at how good Tommy Fury looked. His jab looked really nice. Jake Paul landed some great power punches as well. Overall, it was just a very entertaining fight. I can't fault it. Much better than the quality we get from like the KSI Temper fight. That was just easy work for KSI, or the Swarm's Pineda fight. The contest was definitely extremely competitive. Jake Paul also has a rematch clause, so there probably will be, I will wager, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury 2. Now, the reactions. KSI, of course, reacted. Firstly, saying, Jake Paul trying to copy my bounce. Funny thing is, he has no idea what he's doing with it. I mean, I've seen Jake Paul do it in other fights. Also, Conor McGregor. You didn't invent the bounce. Sorry to break it to you. Also, during the fight, this referee's ruining the fight. And then when the fight ended, honestly, I would destroy both Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. I don't agree with that. After watching that fight, I don't think KSI is anywhere near their level. KSI isn't a bad boxer, but I think KSI doesn't do well against Tommy and Jake. Not right now. He could do, but from what we've seen against Temper and Swarms and Pineda, I don't see it. KSI also uploaded a video saying this.
Hey, yo. Don't mind me, just smoking on that Jake Paul pack. Honestly, Jake Paul, trash. Tommy Fury, trash.
Clearly, KSI is extremely happy with Jake Paul's loss. I mean, everyone expected that. Obviously, they're rivals. I think he isn't giving the guys enough credit. I think the fight was good, but obviously KSI fans are going to eat this up. They're going to be like, oh yeah, JJ would beat him, oh, it's easy. When in reality, I think most people watching were thoroughly entertained and saw it as a good contest. But let me know what you think down below. Comment below. That's just my opinion. Comment below. Do you think KSI beats Jake Paul or Tommy Fury in a fight? Do you really think that? Maybe this has brought the KSI versus Jake Paul fight even closer. Maybe KSI sees this and thinks, I want a piece of that. Like the video if you want that fight. Also, something I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about it earlier, but I'll do it in this video because I guarantee a lot of people are going to be saying the fight was rigged. Someone tweeted out a document saying what's happening, showing a alleged script for Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, as if they scripted the whole thing. The script ends with Jake Paul winning by TKO, so it already wasn't true, if you believe this bullshit anyway. But the script is pretty funny. The one thing that was right was Tommy Fury's outfit was a tribute to his wife and his newborn baby daughter. He did come out with a outfit that said Bambi on it. Pretty predictable since he just had his baby though. Jake Paul didn't come out in a baby outfit. I think that's the stupidest prediction I've ever seen. So the prediction is as follows, and we can now match this up to the fight. Round one, the fighters start off cautiously, circling each other and throwing jabs. Jake Paul lands a solid left hook, but Tommy Fury responds with a quick right hand. A very vague and general thing to say about a fight starting. It's how a lot of fights will start. Round two, Tommy Fury takes control of the fight, landing several combinations to take Paul's body. Paul seems to be struggling to find his rhythm, and the crowd starts to get restless. Round two, Jake Paul came into it a bit more, if I'm honest. It was a lot more even, round two. Tommy definitely took round one. Round two was a lot more even. Round three, Jake Paul rallies, throwing jabs and hooks that catch Fury off guard. Fury starts to backpedal, trying to avoid Paul's punches. Pretty close. Jake Paul, if I remember, did win round three, and he was having a great round and did get some good hits off, but Again, this is just complete general bullshit. Round 4, Fury seems to have trouble with his left eye, which is starting to swell shut. Paul takes advantage of Fury's vulnerability, landing several hard shots to the head. Fury's eye didn't swell at all. It definitely bled, and he cut his eye. We think it was through a headbutt from one of the replays, but yeah, that didn't happen. Round 5, Fury's eye is now almost completely closed, and a ringside doctor is called in to take a look. The doctor determines that Fury can continue, but warns him that he may have to stop the fight if his vision deteriorates any further. Nope, didn't happen. Round 6, Paul smells blood and he starts to press the attack. Fury's having trouble seeing Paul's punches as he starts to take more punishment. Again, didn't happen. Fury's corner is now starting to get worried as their fighter is clearly in trouble. They urge him to keep moving and avoid getting hit. Round 7, Tommy Fury had another good round. Round 8, in the final round, Paul lands a huge right hand that sends Fury crashing to the canvas. Jake did knock down Fury in round 8, but it wasn't a huge right hand, and Tommy Fury got back up pretty quickly. Fury tries to get up, but he stumbles and falls back down. The referee starts to count, but Fury stays on the ground, clutching his eye. The ringside doctor rushes in to check on Fury, but he waves him away. Tommy shall then act out an eye injury that forces the referee to call off the fight, declaring Jake Paul the winner by TKO. Didn't happen. Tommy Fury won by split decision. So yeah, this was circulating like crazy. The tweet got 17.2k likes. After fight, key moments, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury argue with each other. Didn't happen. Jake Paul calls out KSI. Nope. Tommy Fury asks for a rematch. There's a clause, but Tommy didn't ask. Jake grants it if it's in LA. Tommy agrees. Fight 2 set up. Again, no. So yeah, this was circulating. I got a load of people asking me, Kavos, talk about how rigged it is. Yeah, it isn't rigged. And also, rigged is now trending on Twitter, as it does after every Jake Paul fight. So, you know, I had to talk about it. Here is Jake Paul reacting to his loss. He just posted this online.
Well, shit. Didn't think I'd ever have to make one of these videos, but shit happens, I guess. This is still the best job in the world. Thank you all for the support. This was an amazing event, and I'll be back. No worries, cuz.
Honestly, watching Jake take the loss well makes him a better fighter, in my opinion. You know, he talks a lot of smack, he gets in a lot of shit, but taking losses well and actually wanting to get back in the ring, that is a sign of someone who's actually taking boxing seriously and wants to do it. So it's nice to see Jake takes a loss well. It's easy to take a loss horribly, especially a big one like this, but Jake actually comes across in this video pretty well, and I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised by that. You know, he could have been a massive dickhead, but you know, fair play to Jake. Drake himself put 400k on Jake, so rest in peace your 400k, Drake. You ain't getting that back. But that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like if you enjoyed. What a fight. Great event. KSI going crazy about it. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds. Hopefully, let's just get KSI versus Jake Paul. However, I feel like Jake Paul will have to avenge this. I just don't think he'll let it go. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.